Hi, I'm Marty Nemko. This is I Dislike Most People. Here are the types I dislike most. The stupid, especially when they think they're not. Commonly, these are the loud and proud crowers, foolishly sure of their rectitude, especially around what's good for the world. They can't even run their own little lives, yet opine with simplistic certitude about matters far more complex. The hypocritical. They trumpet their virtue, but their behavior belies. For example, claiming to celebrate diversity, but living in enclaves and sending their kids to schools that are far from diverse. I don't know one such person who, despite living in a spacious home, has let even one of the celebrated live with them. The silly. These are people who giggle at nothing and or waste excessive time and money on their superfists, gift wrapping that usually belies the mediocre product inside. The loud. Whether it's their cool mobiles thumping music, leaf blowers blaring, or the cackler in an otherwise Pacific restaurant. The self-absorbed. They talk about themselves ad nauseum, but ask little about others. They think they're fascinating, when in fact they're soporific. The drugged up, whether alcohol, weed, or other substances. These usually previously already dull people have become pretty brain dead. Unless they're in end-stage cancer or otherwise have a wild pain, I shake my head at people who thus fritter their lives and those around them. The lazy. Government workers are overweighted among the lazy. So many of my clients prefer to look for a government job because it has the perfect combination of job security non-pareil while demanding little work. I think of the BART employee who bragged to me that she manages to work just 1 hour a day for her $140,000 a year salary. Or the city of San Francisco workers, quote unquote, who tear down deliberately fences they just built and build it again because, quote, there's not enough work to do and we don't want to get fired. Or when I went into the offices of the Federal Building in Oakland and saw, quote, worker after worker reading a magazine, polishing their nails, and so on. Of course, the private sector has its own lazy miscreants. I think of the Ford Motor Company workers who deliberately sabotage cars they build for the fun of it. I threw a bolt in the differential so the car would rattle, but I knew the QA people wouldn't find it. Then there's the garden variety lazy person who fritters lots of time meditating, doing yoga, hiking, cooking unnecessarily time-consuming meals, but producing little of real value. Are you better than those? Anyway, that's I Dislike Most People. As usual, I welcome your thumbs up and accept your thumbs down. I always look forward to your comments and especially like it if you hit the share button below. Share on your social media so that my efforts can have broader impact. And I am flattered if you choose to subscribe to my channel. And certainly would welcome you taking a look at any of my 35 books. Perhaps most relevant is How to Do Life or Secrets or my just published book, Starving Artists, Stories and Advice. In any event, all 34 or 35 are on Amazon. I do thank you for watching. I'm Marty Nemko.